Jeff from the Infirmary Report. Today we're talking about Carlos Hyde, the running back for the San Francisco 49ers, who currently has an ADP of about 16. Hyde suffered a foot injury last year. Should you be concerned with that injury this year? Well, we're going to bring in the fantasy doctor, Dr. Selene Parekh, who's going to analyze last year's injury and give you his expectations for Hyde's health. Doctor?
This is Dr. Selene Parekh, the fantasy doctor, talking to you about injuries in the NFL and how these players are going to be affected and how their performance is going to be affected once they get back on the playing field. We're talking Carlos Hyde, running back for the 49ers. Now, he had a stress fracture in the 5th metatarsal of his foot. So if you look at your foot, this is your big toe, that's your small toe. This is known as the 5th metatarsal. He had a stress fracture of the bone right on the outside called the metatarsal fracture. Now, a stress fracture is a term that we use in the medical world, but it's not your true fracture. So if you look at a bone, it has a hard shell and a soft core. A stress fracture is where that soft core breaks, but the outer shell, which is hard, is okay. A true fracture is where that hard shell breaks. Now, a stress fracture can progress to a true fracture, but in his case, it seemed that he just had a stress fracture and really couldn't bounce back from it. So initially he was treated without surgery, but eventually he had surgery where a screw was put into the bone itself to strengthen the bone and get the body to heal that bone. With anticipation of this year, I don't expect this to be an issue for him at all. The bone is really strengthened by the presence of that screw, and it gives that bone a chance to heal. So in Chip Kelly's fast offense, I think he's going to see a lot of reps. I think he's going to see a lot of work, and I don't think that the foot is going to be what holds him back this season. Right out of the get-go, I think you're going to see him being used heavily in Chip Kelly's offense. This is Dr. Selene Parekh, the Fantasy Doctor.
Thank you, Doc. Well, it sounds like you could draft Carlos Hyde with confidence this season. Once again, folks, we want to thank you for all your support. If you enjoyed this video, slap a like on it, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you turn those notifications on so you never miss an update. See you next time.